Hey, good day everyone. So today we will discuss about problem solving involving polynomial equations. So complete the given table below. So given tayo ng polynomial equation, we are going to find the degree, roots, and number of real roots. So example number 1, the quantity x plus 1 times the quantity x minus 2 equals 0. So to find the degree, we're going to multiply yung kanyang variable. So x times x is x squared. So pag sinabing degree, yung pinakamataas na exponent na makikita natin dun sa given na polynomial equation. Pero kung siya ay nakafactor, kailangan i-multiply muna natin yung variable. So x times x ay x squared. So ang highest degree niya o exponent ay 2. Kaya siya ay degree 2. And then, ang roots natin, i-equate lang natin yung mga factors sa 0. So, x plus 1 is equals to 0 and x minus 2 is equal to 0. And then, solve for x. So, kung siya ay x plus 1 is equals to 0, so, ang magiging value ng x natin ay negative 1. So, ito naman magiging positive 2. O kaya, gawin nyo lang siyang kabaliktaran ng sign nito. Kung siya ay plus 1, edi magiging negative 1. Kung ito ay minus 2, edi magiging 2. O yun, negative 1 and 2. And pag sinabing number of real roots, bibilangin lang natin kung ilan ang real roots nito, which is yung negative 1 at 2, kaya siya ay 2. Yung isa, dalawa. Ito siya. And then, number 2 is x times x minus 4 and then times x plus 5 is equal to 0. Ang degree niya ay yung x, tsaka itong x, tsaka ito, mumultiply lang natin, kaya siya ay magiging x cube. Kaya ang degree niya ay 3. And then, ang roots, equate lang natin itong lahat ng factor sa 0. Yung x is equal to 0, so may 0 na tayo. And then x minus 4 equals 0, x plus 5 equals 0. So, pwedeng palitan lang natin ang sign, kaya siya ay magiging 4 at 5. Yan. Siya ay 0, 4, and negative 5, rather, ito. Kasi positive 5. And ang number of real roots ay 3. Yung 0, 4, at negative 5. Isa, dalawa, 3. Lo. And then, number 3, x minus 2 cube and x plus 1. So, bakit siya naging 4? Dahil, since yung x minus 2 ay 3 beses daw, mauulit siya ng 3, kaya siya ay magiging x cube ito. And then, yung x cube pag minultiply sa x, magiging x raised to 4, kaya siya ay naging 4th degree equation. And then, ang roots, bibilangin lang natin, ang x minus 2 pag in-equal sa 0 ay magiging ang x is equals to 2. Yung x plus 1, magiging negative 1. And then, since siya ay naka-raise sa 3, kaya 3 ang value ng 2. Kaya siya ay 2 multiplicity 3 at saka negative 1. How about number of real roots? Sa number of real roots, since ang 2 natin ay 3 beses ang kanyang value, no, na ulit, at saka isa lang yung negative 1, pagpaplasin lang natin. So, 3 2. At saka isang negative 1, kaya siya ay 4. And then, ito namang x times the quantity x plus 11 equals 0. So, mapapansin naman natin, x times x is x squared, kaya ang degree niya ay 2. At ang roots natin ay x equals 0, tsaka yung negative 11. Kaya ang number of real roots niya lang ay 2. And then dito naman sa number 5, yan, parehas lang nasa labas ang exponent. So, x minus 2 equals 0, kaya magiging 2, multiplicity 2, tsaka 1, multiplicity 3. At ang degree naman niya ay, ito lang, 2 plus 3 ay 5 lang. Gawa ng x squared times x cube ay 5. Yan, 5. Tsaka yung sinabi ko kanina, 2 multiplicity 2, tsaka 1 multiplicity 3. At ang number of real roots, since dalawa ang value ng 2, tatlo ang value ng 1, kaya siya ay 5. Okay, another example. Find the roots of 3x plus 2 times x minus 1 times x plus 2 equals 0. So, i-equate lang natin tong tatlong ito sa 0, which is 3x plus 2 equals 0. And then, ilipat natin yung 2, kaya siya ay magiging 3x equals negative 2. Didivide natin yung left side at right side ng equal sign sa 3 para x lang ang matira. Kaya siya ay magiging x equals negative 2 over 3. And then, yung x minus 1 naman, we will have x minus 1 equals 0. And then, pag nilipat natin yung 1, magiging x equals 1. And then, yung x plus 2 naman, x plus 2 equals 0, lilipat natin sa right side ng equal sign, kaya siya ay magiging x equals negative 2. And then, therefore, the roots are negative 2 over 3, 1, and negative 2. Next, example number 2. Find the polynomial equation whose zeros are 1, multiplicity 2, negative 1, and 2. So, dalawa ang value ng 1, isang negative 1, at saka isang 2. So, gagawin lang natin, since dalawa ang 1, so kapag inilagay siya natin siya in terms of factor, siya ay magiging x minus 1, yung positive 1. Yan, dalawang x minus 1. And then, yung negative 1 naman ay magiging plus 1. So, x plus 1. At yung 2 ay x minus 2. And then, mumultiply lang natin. Yan. X minus 1 times x minus 1 is x squared minus 2x plus 1. At itong x plus 1 times x minus 2 naman ay x squared minus x minus 2. Then, multiply natin to lahat. Kaya ang magiging sagot natin ay x raised to 4 minus 3x cubed plus x squared plus 3x minus 2 equals 0. So, ang polynomial equation natin, whose zeros are 1 multiplicity 2, negative 1, and 2, is x raised to 4 minus 3x cubed plus x squared plus 3x minus 2 equals 0. Example number 3. Find the equation if the zeros are negative 1, negative 2, 1, and 2. So, again, kapag minus o negative 1, magiging siyang x plus 1. And then, ito, 1, magiging minus 1. And yung negative 2, naging x plus 2. At saka yung 2 ay x minus 2. So, ginawa ko siyang ganito kasi mas madaling mag-multiply. Pwede siya kasing product ng sum and difference. Ito, yung x plus 1 at x minus 1. And then, x plus 1 times x minus 1 ay x squared minus 1. And then, x plus 2 times x minus 2 is x squared minus 4. Then, pag minultiply natin, ang lalabas ay x raised to 4 minus 5x squared plus 4 equals 0. So, ang equation natin, whose zeros are negative 1, negative 2, 1, and 2 is x raised to 4 minus 5x squared plus 4 equals 0. And then, last example, find the zeros of the polynomial equation 2x cubed minus 13x squared plus 17x plus 12 equals 0. So, kung kanina, given ang 0, sa hanapin natin ang polynomial equation, ngayon naman baliktad. Hanapin naman natin ang zeros gamit ang polynomial equation. O, solution, sulat muna natin into standard form yung given na polynomial equation. And then, hanapin natin yung factors ng constant, which is yung 12. So, ito yung mga factors ng 12. And then, ito, pipili lang kayo ng gusto nyong gamitin na magpapazero sa remainder. At pag naging 0 ang remainder, ibig sabihin, isa sa mga, ang ginamit nyong factors ng 12 ay zeros ng given na polynomial equation. Halimbawa, yan, yung 3 muna ginamit ko. Kasi sa palagay ko ay 3 ang maaaring magpazero dito ng remainder. So, 3. Again, kukunin lang natin ang numerical coefficient ng bawat term. So, ang gagamitin ko ay synthetic division. Kaya, 2, negative 13, 17, at saka 12. And then, sa synthetic division, bring down lang natin yung unang number. So, bring down 2, 2, and then times 3 equals 6, negative 13, plus 6 equals negative 7, times 3 equals negative 21. 17 plus negative 21 is negative 4, times 3 is negative 12. 12 plus negative 12 is 0. Pag nag-0 ang remainder, since the remainder is 0, therefore, 3 is one of the zeros of the given polynomial equation. And then, para mahanap natin yung iba pang natitirang zeros, ito na lang ang gagamitin natin, yung 2, negative 7, at negative 4. So, kapag siya isinulat natin, in terms of polynomial, siya ay magiging 2x squared minus 7x minus 4. So, ito lang na ang gagamitin natin para hindi na tayo mahirapan sa paghahanap ng natitira pang zeros. So, yung 2x squared minus 7x minus 4, again, kukunin natin yung factors ng constant, which is yung 4. So, 1, negative 1, 2, negative 2, 4, and negative 4. So, pili lang kayo dyan kung alin ang gusto nyo. So, pag nag-0, ibig sabihin, pag nag-0 yung remainder, ibig sabihin, yung napili nyo ay one of the zeros of the given polynomial. So, pinili ko ay 4. Kasi, sa tingin ko, 4 ay magpapazeros dun sa remainder nung given na polynomial. So, again, kunin yung numerical coefficient nung given na polynomial after nating makuha yung kanina. So, we will have bring down 2. 2 times 4 is 8. Negative 7 plus 8 is 1. And 1 times 4 is 4. And negative 4 plus 4 is 0. Since the remainder is 0, therefore 4 is one of the zeros of the given polynomial equation. And then, yung 2x plus 1 is galing dito, yung sa 2 and 1. So, i-equate lang natin siya sa 0 and then solve for x. So, 2x is equals to negative 1. And then, x is equals to negative 1 half. Gawa nang dinivide natin yung 2x at saka negative 1 sa 2 para x lang ang matira. Kaya, x is equals to negative 1 half. So, nahanap na natin lahat ng zeros. Yan. And yung roots. So, the roots are 3, 4, and negative 1 half. So, kung zeros, ay di zeros ang lalagay nyo. Kung roots, ay di roots ang lalagay nyo. So, thank you for watching. That's all.